Winter in Chicago means snow, and sometimes plenty of it. On days like today, when there's a large amount of snowfall, a peculiar thing happens. A variety of objects are used to reserve parking spots on the street. Here in Chicago, it's known as dibs.
In our city, you have to become seasoned in dealing with snow. The city's plows clear the streets, but building owners are responsible for salting and clearing the sidewalks. If you own a car, you'll become familiar with having to dust off the snow and digging it out, which, depending on the amount of snow, can take a lot longer than expected. Once you pull away from your freshly cleared parking spot, there is no guarantee that it will be there for you when you return. After all, it is a public street. Dibs came about as a way to mark your own hard work and secure the space for when you return.
Of course, it's not legal and the city frowns upon it, but that doesn't stop people from doing it. The history of dibs actually doesn't go back that far, and of course, it was the weather that really started it all.
The big snow of 1967 was the worst snowstorm in Chicago's history. It dumped 23 inches of snow in the city, it shut down O'Hare, and left an estimated 20,000 cars and 500 buses stranded on the roads. Shortly after the storm, the Chicago Tribune posed the question of if an automobile owner has any special rights to a parking spot which they had spent several hours shoveling out. The post-blizzard etiquette noted a large number of folding chairs, carpenter horses, and other objects lining the streets.
Sometimes they even use the strangest of objects. Dibs is known to be in Chicago, but actually other cities with massive snowfall experience a similar sort of thing.
Pennsylvania is famous for the Pittsburgh parking chair. Boston also uses the term dibs, and in certain parts of Canada, they call it park where you dig. Here in Chicago, dibs is hailed as a tradition, although it has become a polarizing topic with strong advocates on either side. There are issues with dibs. I saw several spots reserved that hadn't been dug out at all, which goes against the very idea of dibs.
So, can anything be done about dibs? Well, no, not really. It's going to outlive us all. As long as there's snow in Chicago, there's bound to be dibs hanging around on the street. If you like this video, give it a like and consider subscribing. You'll find other good videos about Chicago and Chicago history on my channel. So, I'll see you around.
Well, I think the aldermen should consider whether or not it's in the best interest of their constituents. So what we've noticed is that many times the constituents will ask for the zone parking. The alderman will grant it based on any litany of criteria that each alderman has different criteria. And then once they do it, they think it's going to make constituents happy, but the constituents end up paying $25 more for the residential zone privilege, but then realize that it's not much of a privilege because more often than not, they still can't find a parking spot on their block because it might be in a very congested area. Having said that, if you pay the $25, the only thing that guarantees you is that if you do find a parking spot on your block, you won't get a ticket. But there is no guarantee that you can still park your car there because you might not be able to find a spot. It creates ultimately more headaches for customers than I think it's beneficial.
And a false expectation?
Yeah, it does. It creates a false expectation that because they paid this $25, they'll be able to park anywhere on their block. And more often than not, that's not the case.
All right, today's burgers are from HelloFresh. They're the griddled onion cheese.
Fucking bitch ass. The fuck he wants. Yeah. Sometimes in the middle of the night, because I don't like being walking around here. Yeah, I like to get back in the house. But yeah.
You get your body cam on, yeah, but take those out, okay?
Yeah.
I see that one. That's good. But yeah.
I usually do when it gets more than that. I'll start pulling them off.
Actually,
it's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
But sometimes I can. That's about all I can reach.
But the thing is you're not supposed to have more than one in there at a time.
I got you.
And because if you got more than one in there at a time, then really it voids out the one that's supposed to be in there. You're only supposed to have one in there at a time. It's just like having a whole lot of city stickers in your car, in your window.
Yep.
You're only supposed to have one at a time.
I'm on it.
All right, thank you, sir.
At night, because nights I want to get in the house. This neighborhood ain't all the greatest.
I understand. No, I totally
But in the daytime, I'll do it.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you, sir. I do, yep.
Okay.
5th, the 16th. Oh shit, did I just take out one for the 16th? I did. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was done. That city is hungry for money, man. Jesus Christ. He's still over there fucking writing shit. He was fucking with this truck over here. It's supposed to be like a national emergency. People freaking out because there's virus. And this guy's delivering product. Look, there's like food. I mean, it's better than nothing. Bread and some cookies and shit. I'm sure someone would appreciate it if they can't really get out and buy something else to eat. Fuck. I think I'm gonna keep my camera on anytime I leave the house. It's getting rough out here. It's the first time we've ever experienced this, at least in my lifetime. I think back during the war, they had like rationing. I know they had the gasoline rationings back in the 70s. Not sure if I was around for that. If I was really young. Thankfully, I work from home. Can just sit there and hunker down. See, he saw the camera, so he was being civil, and he's probably a good guy. In his mind, he's just doing a job. But these tickets they write people really fuck with people, and if they don't pay them, the city will take your car. Fortunately, I can pay them, barely, but I can pay them. Oh, should shut this off now.